A mysterious artifact is unearthed in London, and famous scientist Bernard Quatermass is called in to divine its origins and explain its strange effects on people. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Quatermass and the Pit, also known as 5 Million Years to Earth. This came out in 1967. Sad to say, it never won any awards. It was not nominated for any awards. It's a shame. Why? We'll get to it in a little bit. But the main cast in this is James Donald, Andrew Keir, Barbara Shelley, Julian Glover, Duncan Lamont, Brian Marshall, Peter Copley, Edwin Whitfield, Grant Taylor, Maurice Good, Robert Morris, Sheila Stiefel, Hugh Future, Hugh Morton, Thomas Heathcote, Noel Howlett, Hugh Manning, and June Ellis. Oh, right. So yeah, to me personally, it's a shame. It's a shame that this was never won any awards. It was not nominated. It's a shame. Why? Because I loved it. I did. Very much enjoyed it. Let's go over all the aspects. 1967. So first of all, let's start with the weakest one this time around. And I gotta say the weakest part would have to be the graphics. But yet, that being said, I think the graphics was great for its time. It was great for its time. The cast would be the next best thing, and I would have to say the cast did for its time a great job, considering 1967 what the acting was like in most movies. They all did such a great job, and it's a shame I don't know any of these actors. It's a shame. And because I think they all did a very good job, a great job at times. And the storyline now. What do I think of the story? When I said the graphics was like the worst thing about this movie, but yeah, it was great. The story, the plot itself, it was interesting. And I would have to say the plot itself was alright. It was alright. But that being said, it was written extremely well. Extremely well. And this is what I think it really made up for the plot, the way that it's written. It's like, oh my god. Because I loved the dialogue scenes in this movie. From the first second to like the last minute, pretty much. Yeah. The only thing that I do have a gripe with this movie would be it was too short of a movie. Too short of a movie. I feel like they could have done a bit more at the end. They just rushed it. Yeah. And it's not to say it ended badly. It didn't. It ended on a good note, but the thing is, it could have ended so much better though. So much better. Now, have I seen this before? No, that's hard to say. I don't think I've seen this before, but there were certain scenes that look so familiar to me. Not many. There was like 2 scenes that look so familiar. But I have run into this title before. with trying to do my movie lists throughout the years, and yeah. So I'm well aware of this movie. That this movie existed. I don't think I've seen it. I really don't think so. But anyhow, they also say that this is a horror movie. Is it a horror movie? I would say yes. It is a horror movie. Is it a skill factor? No, not really. But what it was trying to do, it would be horrific. Horrific. Maybe it was scary for its time. I can tell you. 1967. I was not born yet. I was not alive yet. Yeah. So maybe back then, people watching it, they got scared of it. Quite possibly, I don't know. But anyhow, I think I've talked about everything. All the users on IMDb, all the users combined, they give this a 7 out of 10. What do I think? Well, my thoughts, I personally think, considering it came out in 1967, I think it was a great movie for its time. And I very much enjoyed it. And I agree with IMDb's rating this time around. I agree. I give this movie none other than a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. That's my rating. I very much enjoyed this movie, for what it's worth. So, that being said, if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video or like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I intend to do soon. I am out.